Happy New Year from Mike and Kate, and welcome back to Gardeners Cottage. I'm sorry we've been so quiet recently. I think we've just been hibernating, very much like the garden. But with the new year, we've decided to get out in the garden for 15 minutes every day and do some work to it. By splitting it down into little chunks, it makes it so much easier. So we're going to share our journey with you. My first job for today is to cut back the hellebores. What I'm going to do is cut back all the old leaves, which will leave space for the new flowers to come through. And in a week or two, they should be an absolute picture. This is a huge patch of purple and black hellebore. You may remember it from one of our previous videos, and it's doing really well. But if I leave the leaves on like this, we won't be able to see the flowers. So I'm going to cut these back, and I'm going to show you what it looks like afterwards. To cut back, you need to be fairly radical and cut it back right to the ground. So just cut all the big leaves out. I used to think you needed to leave some leaves on for the plants, but I've actually learnt by doing this for the last couple of years that you can be incredibly radical, and it actually does the plant a lot of good. You can see I've cut those back, so right down to the base, and take all the old leaves. And by doing this, it actually re-energises the plant and encourages it to produce lots of new leaves. And take out all any dead wood. You can see the new shoots here. Oops. Where's it gone? There's a nice new bud coming up here, and these are the flower buds. Okay, now you can see I've gone over this area and I've cut all the old leaves back so that you can see the new buds coming up. I'm going to go finish the rest of the plant. As I said, be very radical with it, as this is quite a mature plant, but cutting out all these leaves will actually spur it into growth. After I've done that, I'm also going to clear out the weed and any moss around it to give it more light. Okay, Mike's just finishing this off for me so I can just show you what it looks like and how you do it. You just want to get all the leaves off.
I don't know what that is coming up in it. It's an ash tree.
I'll take the ash tree out then. We're nearly done. We've got a wheelbarrow full of leaves. The only plants that I wouldn't do this to are very young plants that maybe only been in a year, but in an established clump like this, then you can be very radical. Take each of the leaves right down to the ground. And here you can see we've got a wheelbarrow full of the leaves that we've removed, and these can be composted. Okay, so we're nearly there now. As you can see, I've left a few of the smaller leaves on where this plant seeds very freely, so we have lots of young plants coming up. But otherwise, we've taken all the large leaves off. So you can now see the crowns, and this is going to be the flowers coming through. So in the next month or so, these should come up, give us a fantastic display. Okay, so here's the finished bed with a bit of help from my friends. And this will soon give us a lovely display. Off to the compost heap now with these. And in a week or two, we shall have a lovely display of these. This one's actually flowering earlier than the rest because it's at the edge and it's been getting light. Thank you for watching. Hope you've found this informative. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. Bye for now.